And also like we need like polarizing people. You know what that means? Like very like Ro, like very like you either like him or you hate him. There's no like in between, you know? It's like, oh my god, he's about to drop out. I'm like, no way, this is great. And she's like, what? And I'm like, nothing, never mind. Basically. No, it's like, doesn't have controversial opinions. Yeah, but like we're also we're inputting into their answer, or like the more you cuss, the more real you are, the more ratings you get. And that's something I want, cause like after all, bro, I don't give a shit about sponsors. Like I'm just doing this for fun, you know. Like I don't want this really to be a job until it is, and then that's sick. It'll still be good. It's still good, yeah. But yeah. Whether or not college is worth it. Like you, on one hand, exactly, goes to college, and one who doesn't. Exactly. That's why I think it's like a really good idea, and very a freshman. You know, like, he doesn't really done a lot yet. I feel like if we were to get someone like him, they would be like a college senior or something like that. You know what I mean? You know. Like, I mean, like, I don't think Yifan is a very interesting person. But, like, she goes to Harvard, so that's why I feel like I'd rather interview Yifan about going to Harvard than Charles, like, going to FSU and, like, partying like everyone else, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Wow, but it's really hard to film up close. Themselves aren't interesting, but the story is interesting, you know? And Yifan's story is interesting. Cause like she's from China, so like it is insane. Obviously we wouldn't really do it first. I feel like the first ones we should tack off are people we know, so we did a long time ago. And now he's like trying to be a bodybuilder, and like it is working out for him, bro. He looks amazing. You're like, hey, we have a podcast. Yo, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That like network of people is awesome. That's why I think we need to like start strong and use keywords for our like episodes. Because if we go Luke Bassard, football player, college athlete Luke Bassard. Yeah, exactly. Chicago college. Yeah, because like you can edit some of the podcasts after a while. It's like editing podcasts super easy. Yeah, we can Skype, we can but the thing is, like, with that, the way we need to do it is we need to record the audio. It's baseball, so nobody gives a shit. So yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's Steven as well. Maybe Steven. Hopefully Steven will be interesting. I don't really know like what his deal is. He's like in electrical engineering, right? And there's just a lot of guys at his school. Is that the thing? How do you get bitches? Not necessarily controversial, but very like broad. Yeah. I love black guys. I like saying as a white guy, bro. Like legit every day I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was black. Like stuff like that. Yeah, we can interview John. I don't know about what, but we can interview him. On what the fuck he's doing. And you see him every day. That's weird. Some people at VSC like it. So
Comment on peut arriver à 5h30 et être prêt? On a l'air des cabochons, ce terrain.
Yeah, true. It would be super local though. Yeah. Don't say that on the podcast. Please. Please. I was actually gonna listen to that podcast today. You should, Brilliant Idiots. I like him. Yeah. And they talk about the Breakfast Club sometimes, because he has a lot of resources. There's a lot of connections to rappers and stuff. And they're both New York based, and it's pretty cool. And they're pretty decently length episodes too, so it's a lot of content. Pretty cool. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I totally could have gone out last night and there would have been no negative effects. Yeah, of course. I'm super down to do that. Bro, honestly, I don't give a fuck about Miami. Oh, bro, you see the Heat? Bro, he's like, bro, you should come down to Miami, bro. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm down. I'm gonna come see a Heat game with some friends. He's like, bro, we'll go on my boat. And I'm like, boat, you say? What's up? He's like, what'd you get? I'm like, oh, a coffee. He's like, all right. And he hands the lady his credit card. He's like, oh, pay for him. I'm like, what? Okay. Bro, let's go to the Heat game. True. Trash at this place? Maybe. Should fucking run this Hennessy league. They're like, yo, I'm down. And then I move to Canada. And then everyone just fucking leaves. When? Nice. What day is that? Actually, it doesn't matter. They didn't send me to a different country, so I feel like they've laid off a bit. Yeah, no, that was just growing pains. But now we can do it. I wanna visit it. I was actually thinking of recording the podcast there for a bit. So I don't think we need to do that. I think we just do the introduction, the first 2 minutes, and then just real quick. It's not that. So we'll find out. So what do you even do? Yeah. Do I put it with ginger ale? Bro, holy shit. The ginger one. Yeah. It's a special occasion, bro. It's Cheesecake Factory. We do it once a year. Go to Ale House. Fuck, dude, I miss Ale House. Fuck, I completely forgot. Fucking Ale House, man. Ale House is so It just, I don't know. It just tastes really good, and it's so simple, man. And you're like, yo, pepperoni, and he just slaps it on a paper plate, and you pay him $2 in cash, and then you leave. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, oh, the Assassin's Brotherhood. Like, it's not that. It's like the founding of it. So that's why it's cool. 'Cause, yeah, kind of. Well, no, it just shows like the beginning of the Assassins. And like you play as like the story of it, and it's cool because like you basically go into like one of these dope ass like Egyptian towns, right? And like they're not really that predictable either. Hell yeah, I did. And then he's like, oh, you want to jump off of more stuff? I can show my friends. And you're like, all right, yeah, bet. And you just like follow him around, and like all of a sudden you have this this big ass group of children like following you, and like they're all like, hey, jump off of that, and you're like, and you just climb it and you just jump off, and they're like, holy shit, like that's literally. Like some of the story beats are just like not there. Like alright, good. That's good. Have you given any thought for like the college thing or no? Have you looked at college and it's not successful? We're just interviewing people that are in college right now and like their experience. Nah, fuck that, dude. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, fall happened, and I'm like, yo, look at these leaves. They're like orange, and then it snowed. So, bro, I was talking to my mom this morning. She goes, when you get off the plane, you're just gonna be like, fuck. Like, you're just gonna sweat. You're just gonna sweat instantly. We'll see. I'll take a look. Kind of like.
If number 5 is off inside, alright?
Oh, you can't freeze it, crunch. Okay. I see. So I just give him $5, and then he brings me for the month, and then I go home, and then don't raise again. That's it. This was like on the low end. Yeah, bro. We need really good jackets up here, obviously. It's only like 50 degrees. It's not that bad, like it's 14. Basically, yeah. Except like you won't be worth it. You won't be used to it. I don't even know the score of this game. The scoreboard is on. Yeah. Like when? Like soon? Like soon? Like this week? Like we'll see. We'll give it 3 months over the summer. If anything kind of like stems from it, we're like, alright, cool. If not, then fuck it. Yeah. No, I know. But like, I just don't feel like we should have those expectations right away. Because like, shit. Okay, so what was the name that we decided on? Everyone listens to the podcast. She was just randomly listing me off like on the podcast she listens to that I had no idea that she even listened to podcasts in the first place. And then, yeah. So I was just like, fuck it. Yeah. I don't think we should get that many people like that. Yeah, stupidly amount of people. Because not everyone could get the word in. Like I was thinking like, all right, maybe like one day we can interview 2 people at once. Yeah, that'd be cool. But like, nah, there's too many. It might echo. Yeah, I definitely want a small room. Maybe my bath. No, my bathroom. On the top table, and then we record. I don't know. I'm not sure. Too chewy. And it's like frozen. So it's like crunchy. The snow is cool. No, it's not. It's horrible. It's the most like inconvenient thing. Expand your vocabulary. Like learn new words and shit to use. Instead of always using the same words. And like always just be skeptical. Like don't just be like, oh, that doesn't make sense, or like, oh, I don't really know how that feels, or something like that. Just like our biggest challenge.
Come on, Ой, boys, on se le pense,
Je sais, je te voyais, je te comme il pense.